Hello everyone, my name is Scott C. Warren of UFOSightsDaily.com. Here we're looking at my webpage, UFO Sightings Daily. And back in 2012, I found an Android app. I don't use Android anymore, maybe you do. But it's called Horizons. And in the app, they had some early, less edited, extremely blurry, less edited, believe it or not, of the moon of Saturn, which is called Iapetus, one of the moons. And Iapetus has a yin-yang symbol on it. Here it's far away, here it's close up. Okay, so you can see this, and you can see quite a few things here. You see a long structure here. You see a dome area right here, and you actually can see very blurred structures with 90-degree angles. Okay, this is huge. These are giant. Now, you wonder, well, why would they release that, Scott? Well, they did it by accident. They're idiots. Check this out. This is the yin-yang symbol I found on the moon Iapetus, on the newer version, okay? There's a newer photo that's out, just came out a year or so ago, and you can see right here, I colored in the yellow, and I colored this part in blue. I had to color in the dot because there is no dot there, but I'm just trying to give you an idea where it is and what it looks like. Now, the original photo is this one. This is the original photo. You can zoom out, and that's it right there. It's a big blurry mess. Okay, but right up here you have about 15% of the planet blurred out. Down here you have about 25% blurred out, but once you zoom in you realize, honestly, there's about 80% of the damn place blurred out. We're going to have to take NASA to court to clear this up sometime, but that's another story. We'll get into that later, I'm pretty sure. Here it is, right here. Can you see this? The yin-yang symbol right here. It's pretty obvious. It's standing out quite well. They must have overlooked it for some reason or other, or just didn't believe what they were looking at. But this is the yin-yang symbol right there. Here's the color version. Try to make that smaller so you can still look at it. Still see it there. Okay. And here's the normal unedited version right here. Let's zoom in on this one as much as we can get it. Take that square off, you don't need that. Okay, there you go. This is mostly natural. I did add some light to it with this to edit it slightly. It is really dark and it's blurred all over the place. I mean, Jesus Christ, look at this. It's horrible. Not only is there a yin-yang symbol in this photo, and I'll put the URL to this later, but if you take out the editing software and just add light to it, I'm just adding light. This only adds light. Okay, move this out of the way. You will see there is a small patch of about 20% that looks like it's not edited. Wow, NASA, you're impressive. And you also notice that there's some green in there. Why is there green? Say, Scott, there's nothing green there. Well, you'd say, well, there's red over here, and the blurry spot that's red, and look, it's red over here too. So let's zoom in on this a little bit. What is this green? We see that it looks like it's some kind of grass or moss growing around there. It doesn't really look like trees, bushes, or anything like that. A grass or a moss growing around. Is it possible? Of course it's possible. Raise your hands if you've been on this planet Iapetus, the moon. Nobody has, right? And do you really trust NASA to give you information that's true about this thing? No, I wouldn't do that. Man, it's blurry all the hell. Look at that. It's awful. Anyway, this is the moon Iapetus, and you do see there's quite a few areas that are green. Here's a number 1 right here. I don't know if you see it. Looks like number 1. Probably coincidence. It's blurred too much. Can't really see it. But I will zoom on it. Zoom in just for you. Sorry, I have a little bit of cold. There it is, number 1. I just noticed that right now. There is quite a few things here, but not as much as the old one. If you're interested, you can see it on my website. Can you see this? It looks like walls. There's walls here. Could be just a canyon. It's hard to tell, but let's zoom in on that just for the fun of it. Can't tell, can you? These shadows are very confusing right now with these. It's hard to tell. Does this go up or does this go down? But the green is not confusing at all. Now I did not add or subtract color. I only added light to it, and you can see there's a lot of green there. Now I will add, not color, but what this does is it makes the color brighter, whatever color it is. Okay. You can see there's actually quite a bit of green on this planet. Now I will zoom out so you can see it. All it does is make blues bluer, greens greener, yellows yellower. And of course redder. Look at that. Okay, so you can see the red in the area over there. So there is a big patch of green, proof that life does exist on the moon Iapetus. Surprise, surprise. We did that in the same video as showing you the yin-yang symbol. Let me zoom out again. Now the yin-yang symbol is right up here where I circled. We will zoom in on that again. You can see it inside the square. Now there's too much light to see it, so I'm going to put it on reset. Okay, now we're back to normal. Everything is just as it was. Anyway, this is the yin-yang symbol. It's kind of cool. Pretty awesome, actually. I just wanted to let you guys think about it, compare it, and I'll put the URL in the About section of the video down below. Alright, if you're interested in more things like this, or you're interested in the moon Iapetus, please stop by UFO Sightings Daily. Click on the right side. On the right side, you'll notice there is a, on my website, there is a little link over here on the far right. This is my website, UFO Sightings Daily. Come down here on the left side. You see lots of pictures over here on the left side. Not all of them, but a lot of them I found. And keep going, and you will find it right down here. Chinese yin-yang symbol discovered in NASA photo of Saturn's moon Iapetus. Okay, click on that. It'll take you right there. When you get there, here you are. And it tells you what app you can find this in. At least back in 2012, you can find it in Heliosphere right here. My cursor's circling it right there. And here is the yin-yang symbol, and look at this giant tubular tunnel in the shape of some kind of written word. From here to here, it covers about 25% of the planet. It's blurred out in all modern photos. You will not find it. They make it flat so you can't see it. But it is there. Pretty amazing stuff. Alright, see you at UFO Sightings Daily.